How do you define creativity?
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
I'll let you get to that, but I have a question on the Hollywood stuff, like what's the thinking behind that?
Behind
like
what?
The eclectic Hollywood ness of the film, like kind of blending these things together. I'm intrigued by that a lot. I think it's a good concept. Where does it come from?
I don't know. I think it's what I had said of like having like our people in a Hollywood film. You know, I haven't seen Hector and the Pollo Perico characters at Tiburón. Just haven't seen them in a Hollywood movie, so it's a way to put them in a Hollywood movie, in all these different Hollywood movies, you know, and settings. That's a super elevated, like, you know, macro view of it from my perspective, you know, as the person doing it. But I don't know if anyone will get that when they see it. I mean, you know,
I think that's okay. I think it's because it's really pulling from the things you really like.
Yeah.
Pulling from things stylistically that are appealing to you, attractive to you, and that we were actually talking about this on the podcast yesterday. I think the best artists have an ability to gauge what they like themselves above all things, and so if you're pulling from the things you like anyway, it doesn't like to me it doesn't have to have some like set cohesion. Like, okay, this clashes with this or this contrasts with that. Like the amalgamation of these things together because you like them. I like the odds on the other side of that of netting out a dope place. At the very least, something super authentic to what you like.
Tarantino's that, you know, like, and to some extent, like very in the beginning, especially, it's like, I think Reservoir Dogs, the last 20 minutes is in some other fucking, I think it was Japanese movie or you know, one of those, like almost frame by frame. So, you know, that's the thing. I was watching this video of Basquiat, dude, and like he talks the video. I'm gonna send it to you guys, but the guy's basically like saying how he takes from all these different things, and then it becomes this unique thing that now people say, oh, that's a lot like Basquiat, but it's like that motherfucker was taking from everything, bro. From words that he just was, you know, looking through a book and, oh, I like that phrase. I mean, the same thing I did with Tom Waits' song, you know, taking that line and being like, okay, I put it here. This guy said it. Maybe he listens, you know.
Yesterday with that line. That's from like a random quote I read.
No, I know. I see that everywhere with your stuff. When I saw it from the Basquiat thing, I was like, oh, yeah, I feel like Adrian does that a lot because you have books around and shit. You just skim them. Dude, Chop Suey, bro. You know the song Chop Suey? Yes. You know the whole story behind that shit?
I think you should tell it anyway, but yeah.
You know, you've heard it?
The song, yeah, but not the story.
Rick Rubin, in an interview, he talks about he was working with this guy, with System of a Down, the lead singer on this song, and they couldn't find like a specific riff of what to put there. The song was already laid out. They just didn't know what the vocals were yet. Dude, the fucking guy, they're sitting like they don't know what to do with this specific sense, a section of the song. He sees a book. He goes over, and I don't know if Rick tells him to do it or this guy just does it on a whim. He takes the book off the shelf. He opens it to a random fucking page, and the line is like the most iconic line in the song, which is like, my father, and it just works, but it's out of fucking absolutely nowhere.
You can literally pull it out of thin air, like they say, like, yeah.
So it's like, okay, boom, downloaded that. Now I put it in here. My girls love that song, by the way, and it's fucking dark. They're like, I'm like, it's dark.
I mean, if you hear a lot of music, sometimes it like almost doesn't make any sense.
Oh, completely, dude.
And then like, where did you
the
get
Beatles
these
did that
lyrics,
shit all the time,
dude?
yeah.
This part,
but an obscure book, bro. Like that's why nobody.
this,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. That song's badass.
Wake up!
She does?
But it's not because of the song, but it reminds me of the wake up.
Chops.
I'm gonna send it to you, bro, because it's Rick talking about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find it.
You wanted to.
Yeah, that story is incredible because I feel like it's the universe engaging with the artwork. It's like you literally being plugged into that, whatever it is, that thing in the
My
ether.
experience is when you are open and looking for these clues in the world, they're happening all the time, and they're happening often right when you need them. There's a song, System of a Down song called, I think it's the song Chop Suey, I think. And it has this big, do you know that song? Mm-hmm. It has this big bridge section in it where Serge, the lyric writer, the singer, lyric writer, didn't have words for this one part of the song. And we were sitting in the library in my old house, and he said, "What, I don't have words for this." And we were finishing. It's like, okay, any ideas? He's like, he didn't have any ideas. And I said, okay, pick a book off the wall.
He told him.
I picked a book randomly off the wall. I said, open it to any page. Tell me the first phrase you see. He opened it. First phrase he sees. That's what's in the song, and it's a high point in the song. It's incredible. It's like magic.
What was it?
It's the part farther unto your hands. You have it?
Why have you forsaken me? That
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
I'll try to. I think it's right here.
It's wild. Play it from a little before, so you see the context. It doesn't really make sense in what's going on. It's rad.
Self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. And my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die.
Crazy how it breaks down.
Yeah.
But like shit like that, dude, what the fuck is that about, bro? And that happens even like with like you meeting people and stuff. Like it doesn't just pertain to artwork. Or us meeting, all of us meeting. What the fuck is that about? If one little thing doesn't happen or we don't have one certain thought, or Hector doesn't invite me here to fucking come just see it. And I'm like, I guess, yeah. I mean, I have other places I could do a reading at, but yeah, let's go see your boy's thing. Like, I could have just been like, no, or that day something could have happened, It's fucking sheesh.
And it's crazy because it's like things happen like that all the time where you're not even looking for it, but it's something totally different. Like that was out of thin air, a book, but then you could be watching something that then plays into music or listening to something that plays into a movie or a book or a design. Like, bro, you know how many times I've just walked down the street and saw something, but then it sparked a random idea, but then it unlocked something that like, fuck, I couldn't figure this out, but now I didn't look at it this way. But it has nothing to do with like graphic design or DJing or whatever. Just like a thought.
But it helps you pull out from whatever you were like stuck in, and that's the other Rick Rubin thing, the zoom out and observe instead of zoom in and obsess. So when you're looking for that, if you're just, instead of stuck on the one thing, you're going to be receptive and open to so much more. And when you're looking for that said thing, that puzzle piece is going to fit perfect to be able to take the chorus to a bridge or whatever, or finish the painting or finish the script, finish the design, like all of it. It's that instead of like the red car theory That you see one thing and then you're like stuck seeing that over and over, and it's like this cycle. And then you get out of that cycle, then you're open to any car and a brand new color that you didn't know existed, and that's the one that you're stuck with now, and that's the one that you wanted originally.
And
So shit helps you break through.
the Rick Rubin thing is really interesting to me, and I think the reason he's broken through with so many different artists and he's played the role that he is, despite no musical inclination, no musical talent himself. But it's the fact, like, once you believe that that's true and you see that happen one time and over, and you have the confidence to, like, no, I can go back into this well, and I know something's going to be there. I don't know what it is that's going to get me there, but I know because it's out there. Like, the people that have confidence that they can go into that and grab something, even when you don't have a roadmap to do it, you just know that you can plug in and pull something out of it. That I resonate with that big time with the art. There are times, man, when I look at a mural, like that Hialeah mural, like, in theory it's nice, you get in there and I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to complete this 100-foot by 38-foot mural? Like, I don't have the idea yet. And here I am. I showed up, and I got to do it today. But there's something in that you dive into the whatever it is, the ether or whatever, and it provides it, dude. And better than you could have hoped. And I think Rick Rubin really believes that and understands that. That's why he can pull open a fucking book out of a shelf in the middle of a chop suey. It's an intense song. And then to have this, like, super... it random, but is it? You know, like, it fits. Super cleanly.
Where's like the biggest level of resistance for you? Is it like give that example? Like, you show up there, you have the bucket of paint, whatever the fuck, you have your tools, and you're looking at this thing. Like, where does the area of most resistance lie? Is it that first brush stroke? Like, what the fuck? Where is it for you?
It's before.
Oh, it's
Like,
before you even get there.
No, it's like before you take that first, like,
Brush.
and then feeling like it's got to be, if you don't get it right from the beginning, like, that fear of like where can I even start? Where should I even start?
Which
Like,
is
do I
a
have
lie.
all? Did I bring the ladder? Did I, all the right material? But the moment you take that leap, then you can catch a wave or you catch a pocket where it's like, okay, that's not. And then you do it and you see one thing, you're like, okay, and you just follow.
Yeah.
I was telling these guys yesterday about my favorite mural project has been a mural that I knew was going to be taken down as soon as I finished it. It was like just one of those events. It was going to get painted over as soon as it was done. It was just meant to exist across the space of time that I completed it. And you only have an hour to do it, an hour and a half to do it. And it's like, I could have picked to do a little corner or something, but something told me, like, no, go for it. Just, like, dive in. And what came out was my favorite mural to this day, and it doesn't exist anymore. But that was the point. But it was like I got sucked into it, and I felt like I woke up 90 minutes later. Oh shit!
You think part of it was because you knew it was going away, so
I fully trusting the instinct is what I could say to that.
yeah.
And the message that came out of that was we're still the kids we used to be. That's what it said on the mural.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Where did that line come from?
That's Kanye. That's what album is that?
Ghost Town.
Ghost Town
the,
and Ye.
Yeah.
Right? And the one he recorded in
Was it the
Wyoming.
bipolar one?
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. The one where he did the launch party at the farm in Wyoming or whatever. Yeah.
Well, you think because knowing that they would be gone and no one would be able to then after see your work, or it would stay there for interpretation or criticism or whatever, you could just do it and know it would be gone.
I wasn't thinking about it on that level. I think it would have been dope for it to have lived on. I would then go on to make a painting that was called "We're Still the Kids We Used to Be," and it got purchased. But what stands out to me about it is like trusting the universe to provide whatever it is I didn't come in with a plan of what I was going to do. I didn't it was a total in the moment, plugging in moment that I don't really remember much of the process, to be honest. But then when I step back, I was like, wow, that's the best shit I've ever done.
Wow.
So maybe it's that. Maybe it's more so the less time to think and process the entire process and just
Trust
go into it and literally process it firsthand. Versus trying to analyze and break down, like you were saying, like you're taking inventory. Like, did I bring this?
Yep.
Did I bring that? Can I even do this? Where do I start? Is it going to be good? Once I start, if it goes this way, can I bring it back the other way? Versus 90 minutes. go out there and do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
It's like your most natural form, just going out and doing what you're gonna do, versus having to like check everything off a certain checklist or whatever. That's when you get in your head, and then analysis paralysis and everything after that.
Yes. And the one difference there, and it's the thing that we were talking about muses before. The only time I picked my head up, and I would walk like down to the end to get depth and distance, and I would talk to my wife. I would talk to Amanda, and that was the only opinion I cared to get. I didn't want to. It was like an event with a bunch of people, and I didn't really want to engage with anybody. But when she tells me like you're in, like yeah, keep going, you're in the right space. Like it was good to get that validation in the middle of it, to then like really. Then I feel like then you go into like, all right, you're comfortable, perform, like you're confident. And what came out of it was, like I said, still to this day my favorite thing that I've done, and it doesn't really exist anymore, but it does if we're talking about it now.
Yeah, it's wild.
Following your gut.
Instinct, man. There's something, whatever you
And
get
having a good corner. Having a good corner, because it's kind of like you watch Rocky or whatever, you get me? Like, you're getting your ass beat and you go to that corner,
true, bro.
Mickey's going to be firing you up and all this shit. So,
Rocky, you got it.
Fucking true, dude.
so you're walking away and you're like, I don't know if I fucking did this. And Amanda's there like, are you kidding me? It's incredible.
Yeah,
and you're
that's
like, shit,
Okay,
you're right.
right,
You're
yeah.
right. We're going to finish strong then. Like,
That's true, dude.
so yeah, trusting your gut, and then having that reinforcement of a good corner, a good tribe, a good,
I mean, with
support system like that.
With the improv junior, it's basically what you do every fucking
It's
time
the
you
tr-
step
yeah.
on there. Like, you guys literally do that. That's
It's
why
it's the ultimate trust game in the world there,
Shit is
and just
wild.
heightening. People will just say that bad improv are the ones that are like taking people that are saying no and taking
control.
things out in the middle of the scene instead of letting loose and trust falling into each other. Because if immediately you're like, be careful, Godzilla's behind you, and you're like, go fuck yourself, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, there's
it's
nowhere to go.
wow, everything just dropped. Everyone else has to then overcompensate for such a thing, versus, oh my God, there's something behind you. Oh, and then everyone, yeah, over there.
Right.
It's a communal thing. It gets built up, and it can only last, I guess, kinetically or whatever, like with someone else helping, and the other. You need that push and pull
and forth.
happening, that
Yeah.
back and forth ping pong match to continuously be happening, and it's a absolute trust factor too, of letting yourself go into trusting yourself, trusting the art, and then hopefully trusting the partner that you're doing it with too. So it's less of a corner if you're doing it, just like open stage or whatever,
Yeah.
versus if you have an actual improv group and you can, practice like a team and develop certain things, like going back to the tribe, the corner, etc. You can develop that, but open stage or something like that, it's a crapshoot. You never know.
Bro, that shit scares the fuck out of me, dude.
This is a great podcast.